Hey, DJ. There's Annie K. I love you all. We love you, Annie K. Yeah, we got a package from you today. What was it? It was the pineapple. Yes. Yeah, you're in her chair. What'd you get her? Why didn't I get nothing? Why didn't I get something?
I bought you one that you're not even wore.
I don't wear. The DJ said so. We ended up with 14 total with a loss of 2. Aw. Well, I mean, I always know it could be worse, but
Why? Why'd you buy them for me and then wear them?
she wanted to see if she wanted to keep them. I guarantee.
No, I don't wear them one day.
Dunkie has to share with.
Obviously, Hawaiian pineapple.
Yeah, Annie K sent some pineapple today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it from Etsy?
Yeah, it's the Hawaiian soft dried pineapple. I was dreading how many she would have. She had 17 last time. Boy, I bet she was tired. I figured Duncan would have got up because we just got back from the barn. And we had to go tonight to help Maddie give shots. Let's see. I had just about given up on the live. No, we were yeah, we had to go down to the barn to help give a shot. When I said I'd try to be on by 7, I forgot we had to go down there tonight to give a piggy a shot. He was already doing a lot better, but we went ahead and gave him the last round just to knock it out. It's Elsa. I need to go get the gimbal thing so it's not all shaky. I think I go right there to go pee. Oh no, yeah, he just had a little bit of he had the mud squirts, and then had he went off feed for about almost a full 2 days. He'd just nibble on it a little bit. So we gave him a cocktail of 3 different medications, and first round of that was the next night. He started feeling better, and then the next day we gave him another one. He was feeling a lot better. Well, today when we went in there, he was back to the normal screaming at the top of his lungs for food. And but we went ahead and gave it another round, even though he didn't want it. But we wanted to make sure it's knocked out. I missed you folks this morning. I just realized we're 6 hours different. Yeah, I just did because we hadn't been on in so long because of the weather and everything. I just went ahead and did one. Hey, Ruby. 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 It's a Ruby. Look at her little weird eyes. No, come here. Ruby, come here. Come here. Come here. Look, look. Look at the Elsa. Look at the Ruby. Yeah, they do.
Why are you being mean about the dogs?
Which baby wasn't feeling good? Which one was it?
What?
Your
Denali.
Denali.
The blue bud.
Yeah, the blue bud. He was under the weather. Now the girl and the other Duroc, they're acting like nothing's ever happened. So we're kind of wondering now if it wasn't because it literally started the night after Madeline left. So we didn't know if he was having some separation anxiety and it messed him up. But he did feel a tad bit warm on his nose. And then we gave him a good old butt thermometer check, and he was hot one night. So we knew we had to give him something. Rory McPherson said hello. Hello. Oh, poor baby. Yeah. But it's all good. They had to, he's feeling a lot better because as soon as, even this morning when we were feeding him, he wasn't doing like he usually does, but he was still screaming every so often. Was he screaming hard this evening for food? So yeah, he was screaming hard tonight. Elsa, get in here. Duncan. He was right here when we went to the barn, and he has not moved. I got his air conditioner done. And I turned it on earlier just to test it when he went in there to lay down. So I went ahead and closed his doors up. And I put it on 72. I had to wake him up, I guess, because he felt so good. I opened his doors, and he was leaned up against the door. And I just like leaned over the top of him and looked down. I said, Duncan, are you going to get up? He went, Is the pig, let's see, I think you tried to say, does the pig miss anybody? Duncan? Yes, he does. When sometimes when Maddie goes out of town for school stuff, he gets a little ornery toward us because he realizes that she's gone, and he can get kind of grumpy and ornery and may just not act himself. Parted out the baby into afterbirth. Did you hear that, Grisetta?
What?
DJ said if it makes y'all feel better, Francine, the sow, farted out.
She got both jobs done once. That tells you she's a pro.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the. Let's see. What is she about it? What do you mean, Rory? I don't understand. Oh, I gotta get him up. Duncan, wake up, lazy. Duncan, you need to get your lazy self up. Patricia, I'm sorry you lost two. Yeah, losing them is always sad. Duncan, I bet if I go get a bag of something and start rattling it, he'll jump up. There we go. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get the gimbal set up so it's not all shaky because my hands are shaky. Burf. Boom. There we go. Burf. I was thinking the same thing, Corey. Maddie should make him. Oh yeah, she does. Soon as she comes back, he's usually all chipper and happy and hopping, and of course, it's when she brings him a snack and he gets it really excited. Let's see. Duncan must have had a hard day. Oh yeah, he had an extremely hard day. He rooted up all the wheat straw we put down, and I had to inconvenience him a little bit today when I finished up his air handler in his barn. So let's see if this bag rattle. Take him inside the house, get some cool air. Oh well, he has his own air conditioning in his barn, so he has actually just finished it today. So the whole air unit. I got to finish making the lines prettier because I've got to get them wrapped tomorrow. But that's his mini split air handler piped into there. And then no, I'm not going to. I got to get the key real quick. 1 second. So, let's see. Piggy sleeps. Yep, he's chilling right now. But yeah, saying take him in the house to the AC. His AC that I just put in today works better than the one in our house. Because when I walked inside earlier, it was so cold that it like would give you a headache. But there's his new air handler right there, and of course there's his radio. I'm neat. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But it's plumbed in. Everything's hooked up. It's ready to go. And Artie was working earlier when he was in there taking a nap. And it's a heat pump, so it does heat as well for the wintertime. Let's see if we can get him up. Let's see. Hi, Duncan. He is such a sweet and handsome boy. Duncan is my favorite and such a cute boy. I enjoy watching him. He's a wonderful day. Love him so much, and he is so beautiful. Well, thank you very much, Jessica. Awesome. He's in a good hands for sure. Oh yeah, he's spoiled. Um, let's see. Was he ever in the house? He he goes into the garage occasionally and the basement because it's all on the bottom level. He went into the actual house upstairs once. He climbed the steps and just barged his way in because I was going in to get him treats and there was no stopping him. But he did good since Maddie trained him. She just walked him right out the front, back, around a big loop and right out the front door. Every video I watch, I get closer to packing my bags, coming down to move in with Mr. Spoiled Duncan. Yeah, he is 100%. Let's see if we got some kiwi. He's already looking. We got these, so let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, you lazy sack of bones. Oh, somebody was sleeping good. Hey, buddy. As soon as I get the bag rattle, I got that and that. Uh, let's see. When I saw her, Pepper Farm cookies, that almost did it. Here, bud. Here, back up. So everybody can see. Here you go. I like my kiwi. Watch out, Ruby. Was that good, buddy? Was that good? Uh, Brother, you have the pineapple with you? No, it's upstairs. We're not going to give it to him until we do a video of it. Because we got to shout out who sent it to us. It's this really nice lady, Annie K. You probably know her. But no, we're gonna give it. We're gonna give him some. We'll do a video on it, so that way, because anybody that sends him anything, it doesn't matter if they send him the same thing 1,000 times, we still do a video to be grateful to the people that send him stuff. Look at his face. The face only a mama can love. Can you get it? Michelle. Hi everyone. Food is my motivation too. Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Are you gonna sit again? You gonna sit? Sit, buddy. Sit. Nope. Look. Now sit. And I'll bring it to you if you sit. No, sit. Ah, you're cheating. Come on, bud. Sit. Oh, here. Here, you got to walk forward. I don't have 10-foot long arms. Uh, Brother, we grateful for you folks. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll give him some of them, and then we'll still do a video on it. Where's those pineapples at, Chrisana? Andy K was asking if we had the pineapples with us, and I told her we'll usually do a video to be thankful for it, but
Yeah, they're upstairs.
we can go ahead and give him some and then do a video. So
Yeah, Maddie, why don't you take the dogs up and grab a package of that pineapple off of the table? I set it to the side so we can do a video. We can still do a video.
yeah, it's on the table.
It's on the dining table. You'll see it.
Would you mind bringing me a soda or something out of the fridge? My mouth's dry. Please, I'd appreciate it. There's probably only the Code Red. which is fine. Or if not,
Mom.
just water.
No, there's not.
Let's see. Annie K, she's going to Maddie's going to go get the pineapple, but we're still going to do a video on it. But we'll go ahead and give him some so you can see it live. Rick, Piggy Nose. Yep. Such a boy, I love him so much. He is so handsome and a sweet boy. I love seeing him sitting. Yeah, he is very very adorable, and but he's also very very needy. It's like that, you know, you feed that really nice stray dog and they just keep coming back, and that's him. Don't forget to like this live, everyone. It helps the channel. Yes, please, and thank you. Let's see here. Aloha, sis Chrisanna. Chrisanna, NK says hi.
Hello.
Dunkie, I love you. Grateful for technology. Yeah. Here, buddy. Jessica likes to see you sit, so can we sit one time? That's all I ask. Here, I'll come over there to you. Here. Here. Good boy. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Let's see. Danny Lancaster. Oh, I know. Oh, we have 2 pigs of our own and we love them. Oh, yeah, they're very lovable. But again, they're needy. How old is Duncan? Duncan is 3. He will be 4 this July. Hey, ask her Santa what she was asking me earlier. I missed it due to my mom. What were you asking DJ earlier today? And something happened. She had to go with her mom or something. She couldn't. And I forgot to tell her to message you. My bad. It was during the first live. She can't remember. She can't remember. If you have an idea what it is, just message her or something. She can't remember, and that means I dang sure ain't gonna remember anything. Duncan is so adorable. Love his ears. Just want to scratch them and give belly rubs. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll go do that. There was a request, Duncan. Well, not a request. I gotta rub the ears. I gotta get little scratches. And then I gotta do belly rubs. Well, these are scratches, but he's still just Chrisanna. He's still just sitting.
He's doing his Eeyore.
Thank you. He gave me a kiss. Thank you, buddy. You gave me a kiss. Have another one? Give a kiss. Give a kiss. Thank you. Oh, who's it, Mama? Get it. Oh, thank you. All right, hold on, I'm back. Let's see. Yeah, it's a second the notion. Like and subscribe, beloved chat, if you're here for the first time and enjoy. It cut off just as she was asking. Oh, it was at the end of the live. You were asking something and then it cut off. It was probably when you were over there and the signal died.
Well, like I said,
She can't remember.
nothing important.
Annie K, Maddie home too. Yes, she's home. She's actually getting her boots on now. She's gonna go in there and give him what you sent. Look, did you see that? Watch this. Oh, he didn't do it that time. He like raised his head up. Yeah, she's about to go in there and give it to him. Do Maddie go pig show still? Yes, Maddie still does show. Aloha, Maddie. she's walking in right now. She's all tired. She was at work and then had to go work pigs. Say, is there mama? Hold on, bud. Let me get this turned. Oh, he really misses her. He really kisses. Yeah, he does. Yeah, she does still show. Thank you for that. He is loved so much. Oh yeah, Matt. Annie K says hi. She's tired. So, but anyway, this is what.
She don't have her lashes on, so it makes her look even sadder.
So this is what Annie K said. So Maddie's gonna give him some. Oh, that's like a whole. Oh, I thought it was a whole piece. Yeah. Ooh, it smells good too. There's 2 of them there if you want to tear them. So here, Bunkin, you got to get a treat from Annie K, given by Madeline. Look, Duncan, can we see it? Can we see it? That's a good boy. You gonna try it too? She told you, said for us to try it. Here, I'll try a piece. Yeah, I like that. Mahalo going in. You're getting praises from Annie K. I appreciate all. Yep. She gave him the 2 pieces. Here, I'll give him the other piece. Whoa. Let's see here. Hold on, bud. They seem to like them. They're actually really good. Duncan, you gonna have to share the other pack, bud. That is really good, dude. How long did it take to teach him to sit? How long did it take you, baby? Like maybe a week or so. About a week. Like consistently working with him, and he just sometimes like when we're doing videos and just talking, and he sees the treat, he'll just sit. You don't even have to ask him. A taste of Hawaii from Annie K. Yeah, like these things. I'll get the pack again. Man, I just took a chunk off one of them. They're delicious because they're dried, but they taste just like fresh pineapple. Oh wow, you want to try one of these, Christina?
Not right now, I don't, because I just had that.
It literally tastes like it's. You can tell it's dried, of course, but it tastes like a fresh one.
Oh, wow. I can't wait to try it.
Oh, almost dropped the camera. Rory, are in Kentucky or Tennessee? We are in Georgia. Oh, DJ got it. When's his birthday? His birthday is in July. It's July 16th. Let's see. Oh, Jessica said, hi, I love him so much. Tell Duncan I said happy early birthday, and he is such a handsome and happy boy. I enjoy watching him. He's such a sweet and love give kisses. All right. Duncan, you have another admirer that says you're just so sweet. But they don't deal with you on a day-to-day basis, knowing that you can be a turd sometimes. Boop. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to get back, give him some more of this. You want another one? Those are good. Nope, come here, bud. Come here, back up. Andy, you're awesome. But I'm only taking small chunks off of them because I'm giving them to Mr. Bunk. Can you turn around, bud? Come here. Come here. Hey. Duck it. Look. Yeah. Turn that U-Haul size body around. Can we see it? Can we see it? I'm not giving it. No, don't pull my shirt. Can we see it? Can we see it? See it? No. You're not grabbing my shorts or my shirt. I know what you're trying. Now, sit. I'll let you smell it. Sit. Duck it. Right here. Sit. Great job, sir. You did great. You did great. Come kiss. Come kiss. Hey. You got eye boogers. Come kiss. Come kiss. Hey. Fine then. Oh, I gotta get a battery for that light. I forgot that I got it working. We're at second. Was that the bugs that just hurt?
Somebody commented on our video and said I would love to meet Walter. I don't know. I don't know.
Hold on, bud. Oh, you walked out of the camera view. Let me turn it.
Wait. Probably making fun of the way I said water.
Oh.
What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Boom. There we go. All right. Hey. Does Duncan hang out with the goats? We still keep him separated because again they are still just so tiny. But they do go nose to nose right over here. They'll go nose to nose. Duncan will smell them. They'll stick their noses out and smell him, and they kind of just look at each other for a second and then walk away. Um, but I'm gonna be working on putting them a new fence in behind the area so they can still come into here, but also have their own area that he can't get to. Um, Jessica says Duncan, he is awesome, amazing, happy boy. Let's see, Duncan, you got to back up, dude. This is the best live stream I've seen all night. Well, we're glad to hear that. We're really chill. We don't get all there ain't flashing lights and all this other stuff going on and dancing. We just chill with our bud. Hey, buddy. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I'm. Thank you so much, Ariana. Hello, Ariana. Not yet, Michelle. They're still too young. Oh, DJ, I got to just start reading this stuff because you already know and you already catch up to it, and I forget every time. May we please see the goats? Yeah, I'll go over there in just a second. I'll go check them out. Quit! Hey, stop that, Duggan. Stop. Uh, or is it too muddy? No, it's not too muddy. I'll go over there in just a second. Ariana, what's up? Does Duncan like to go for walks? Oh yeah, he's still like. Sometimes he bullies his way out, but past few days he's been sticking his nose through the front of the gate right there as I'm trying to close it, and he just comes wandering out, and we just let him walk around and do his thing for a few minutes. And let's see, my Hereford girl had her baby. Oh, talking to Ariana. You must be done babysitting. I have videos up of them. Oh yeah, we need to check those out. I haven't had time to look at anything. All right, I'll watch them after. Congrats, Hereford girl. What happened? What's going on? Who is that? Hey, y'all stand by for a second. There's somebody here. Sorry. Maddie just took off running up the driveway saying somebody's here, and like I hear screaming out front. I thought something was about to have to go down, but it sounds like it's some people she knows, some girls. Who is it? Um, Trying to see the Hereford girl is over me being near her and the baby 80K videos. Duncan is my favorite to watch, and I love watching him. He's so adorable. He is adorable little feller. If you'll give me just 1 second, Andy K, I'm gonna walk over to the goats. Yeah, we got to do a bunch of clean outs, but we couldn't do anything recently because of all the rain. Let me see if I can get them in here. I just got to make sure Duncan doesn't try to sneak up behind me when I'm standing here and pants me. Ugh. But yep, there's his air conditioner, and like I said, the window unit that was there was okay. It couldn't keep up when it was 10 to 20 degrees outside with the heat, and then when it was really hot outside, it couldn't keep up with the air. So it was honestly pointless to use it. But that thing, it was 87 degrees out here with I think it was like 90% humidity. So it was like coming outside in the hot and then getting a shower at the same time. Uh, and it like was so cold in there at 72. But let's see if we can see them. Oh, about fell. Hey, goat, look at you. Goat number 2. Where you at? Bah, bah, bah. He's literally laying down eating hay out of the bag. Bah, bah, bah. I'm sorry. Atlanta Braves doing good. I have no clue. Everybody else probably knows more than I do because I don't. Yeah, we hardly ever get to watch TV. I couldn't tell you the last time I followed a sport. Not because I don't like it or nothing. It's just we don't have time. Uh, uh, I do have videos up here, NK. Ew, I hate ticks. I'm sorry. The baby is sick. Oh, the babies. I see them. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Thank you, brother. Oh, no problem. So cute. They are adorable. Let's see here. Not even Georgia football. I used to watch football like UGA. I've been to Sanford Stadium multiple times um, to watch games, but I just over the past 10 to fit well, recently over the past 4 years, but in the past 10 years, there's just no time. We're always constantly going. Uh, let's see. I love watching all your animals. They are awesome and amazing. Yeah, we need to do another live outside again with the goats out. Um, but again, time constraints. Sorry, I'm half brain dead because I had to keep an eye on my Herber girl and keep an eye on my Duroc hamster girl. Yeah, well, see, that's where it would come in play or come in handy if you were really bad cross-eyed because you could watch them both at the same time. What? What is lip smackers? Oh, the fruit chapstick stuff.
They have come back out with the smacker flips. I need one.
Okay.
I'm going to get one. And I'm not
Let's see. How many farm shows you go to? That's hard to say. A lot. Um,
generally between, it can be anywhere from 5 to 7 in the season before state.
yeah, usually 5 to 7 before state. State is a combination of a bunch of shows in one. But then we also this season, Madeline is on a show team, so she's going to be going to a lot more places. Like we've already got a show that we've got nailed down that we're going to in what is it, mid-June? It's in Tennessee. Yeah, yeah. Usually we don't start going to shows until late July, but since she's on this team, they're pushing her to go to a lot more places. But so like mid-June, we're going to out of state to Tennessee for a show. Yeah, we've never done out of state ones. And then this early, it's just we're already there. It's like go, 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 go. Uh, oh no, you just didn't. Oh, what about the being cross-eyed? Well, I mean that'd be a pro to being really bad cross-eyed because you could look at, one pig over here and then one over there right at one time. See, it wasn't negative; it was looking at the positive in a situation. Uh, I love seeing goats and I love seeing Duncan. Do they get along? Uh, through the fence, yes. We don't allow them to go more than that right now because again, they are just so tiny compared to him. And our fear is not that he's going to attack them viciously because they're in his area, because of course they can touch each other through the fence. It's just one of our big fears is basically him being laying down and the goats being goats and jumping on him and scaring him and then him jump up and squish. You bring Duncan with you to Tennessee? No, we don't. We don't bring Duncan around any of the shows or the show babies, just for the simple fact of, for one, he's massive, and two is the spread of sickness. He's not around. Yeah, every one of her show pigs right now could literally walk under him. Um, but then the other thing is disease and sickness. Because he's not around other pigs, so we're not worried about him spreading something. But they could give him something, which he is older, so his immune system is great. But still, it's one of those things where they could get each other sick. Uh, Tennessee is nice. Yes. No, Duncan stays up. Yep, DJ. He stays home. He's a homebody. But now, we're yeah. Now we will be taking him to probably doing another school event this year. we've still got to get nailed down if we're going to go meet um, SIW Outdoors on here because he's got that Muffin the Bull. We're supposed to be doing like a little collaboration with him, but he's yeah, we got to make sure that if we do go, because Duncan will get to ride on his his limousine trailer, and he's got heating and air on it if he needs it. Um, but we've got to get the logistics nailed down, and if if he has pigs there, I don't think he does, but we need to find out if he does, because if he has the other pigs there, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to take Duncan again for the cross contamination thing, and then yeah, and we got to have his permission because it would be a thing where his bull rides around in the van with him because I think Muffin, I think he said Duncan is the same size as Muffin.
The same weight, but Muffin's taller.
Well, yeah, taller.
But it's just the difference in the build of the animals.
You were missed, Ariana, but you're here now. Through the fence, yes. No need to apologize. Oh, I thought I missed. I thought it was still moving. I gotta. Let me try to. If it goes, the screen goes black for a second. Y'all give me. I gotta turn these outside lights on. Now we're back. I had to make sure our lights were on. Let's see. And then we got. I keep hearing it every so often. We got that one bug zapper right there for Duncan.
Reese called me. She said, hypothetically, I'm in front of your house.
And then we have another one right there. Oh, y'all rolling out? Yeah. Y'all be careful. Love you. Bye. I'm getting left alone again. That's a bad idea. Leaving me unsupervised. I can't get in trouble for anything that I do because, in my defense, I was not supervised. The only reason I was babysitting them when they were sick is because they're my niece and nephews. Let's see, where are they going? I think they're. She said something about go. I guess she's going. They're going to go to Walmart or something for some sort of lip smacker. Something she started talking about, and I lost. I lost interest immediately because I had no clue what she was talking about. But they're going to look for some sort of lip smacker or something. King Kirby Duncan got it better than me. Well, I mean, I won't say that Duncan has it bad because he doesn't. He's got it made pretty good. Let's see here. Well, you're an awesome aunt. Yes. It's good to see you, Corey. I asked what kind of pig Duncan is the other day. Oh, I must have missed that. I'm sorry. Duncan is a Hampshire Yorkshire cross, so he's a Hamp cross. He's a Hamp cross, a belted cross, a white belted cross, a dark cross, whatever you want to call him. But he is um, his line is he's a Hamp cross. Let's see. And Shadows, yeah, you probably did ask me that, but I probably got sidetracked within like 10 seconds and forgot. Duncan is amazing, awesome. Thank you very much. I hope he has a wonderful night. You do the same, Jessica. How's y'all's day going? It is going phenomenal, and it's already 9 o'clock. I just noticed that, and the only reason I know that, or it's 9:05, because his barn light cut off. Nice sneeze, dude. It kind of seems like he's about to zoom me, but I can't tell because he pinned his ears back for a second. Oh, I didn't even catch that, Ariana, so I wasn't even worried about correcting your grammar. You're not unsupervised. You have Duncan watching you. Hi, Duncan. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, but Duncan's kind of like one of those friends that'll, you know, they'll ride with you. So, and he's pee-peeing. So, they'll ride with you. So he's probably more than likely to get in trouble with me too, because I could be like, "Hey, Duncan, you want to go to the Dunkin' Donuts and buy every donut they got, even though we know we shouldn't?" I guarantee he'd be down. I have nephews and nieces who say I'm their dad. Let's see. He is awesome and amazing. Good night, Duncan. Yeah, good night to you, Jessica. Duncan, Jessica said good night. He's done pee-peeing, so uh he's a rider. Yeah, he rider. I don't know if I can say the D word. Rider. Uh, yeah. Keep hearing people walking through the neighborhood. I think it's such a pleasure to see Duncan tonight. I have been sick lately. He always makes me feel well. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Duncan, are you coming over here to potty? Because if you are, I'm gonna. That light is so bright. Let me try to turn it. It's still kind of bright. He's your partner in crime. Yeah, 100%. The only thing about it is, if we did something illegal, I couldn't like blame it on him. Be like, it was all his idea. Uh, he does tend to bring out the spirits up, and doesn't he, Shadow? He's pretty good at it. He has that talent. Let's see. My nephew was funny earlier. He kept making me pick up the chickens. I tell you what's fun, and just I don't know if y'all have done this, but I have because it's hilarious. But it doesn't hurt them. I always love to get a chick or a rooster right when you know, because you can watch them. You know they're about to crow, and there's videos all over the internet do it. Right when they go to crow, just grab around their neck and kind of shake their head, and it makes them go blah 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 blah. He is such happy and sweet. Yes, he is. Uh, uh, I always liked the goats because the goats, unlike Duncan, he loved getting a bath or playing in the water. The goats do not. Like me pulling out a water hose when I wash them. I might as well sound the neighbors might as well think I'm down here beating them because as soon as they get water on them, they scream and but what is really fun that I've found is when they're doing their little screaming thing, I'll take and uh they'll because they when they open their mouth they're like bah! Like that. I'll take my hand and put it around when I'm scrubbing their like the top of their head or something, and when they open their mouth like this to scream, I'll do like this on their mouth and they go blah, 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 blah. It sounds like one of those little 4-cylinder cars with no exhaust going down the road, and then I have to stop doing it because I realize that I'm not finishing washing them. I'm just standing down there laughing like a grown child at a goat grabbing its head and it's going blah, 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 or grabbing its mouth when it's trying to do that. I'm sure someone else did say it was his idea. Yeah, yeah. I've never done that. The last two roosters have been aggressive. I'm kind of hoping the new chickens aren't roosters. Well, yeah. Well, if you get the ones that Madeline had they were really sweet. They would go up to do their little crow, and you could tell because they get that little stature stance and raise their head up real big, and as soon as they do it, I just take and go like this, like side to side, and just made the funniest noise. Uh, Hi, Duncan, you are so cute. Cindy De La Rosa said, "Hi, Duncan, that you're cute." Give him a butt pinch. Uh, you are hilarious. Yeah, I try to. Uh, say donut, and he's right with you. Say how fast can we get there? Yeah, Duncan, are you seriously about to lay back down? Bet I know how I can fix that. There you go, Duncan. Some unsalted peanuts. Just throw them out there. Try to get him out of the straight out of that light too. This will blind you. Uh, let's see. Duncan loved donuts. Oh, of course. Who doesn't love donuts? They're the best. Why did it just say there was motion in Duncan's barn? Because there's nothing in there. Um, I bet Duncan has had a lot of treats today. Yes, he has, but it's actually been just those roasted unsalted peanuts. Because I've been out here working all day when I put his new air conditioning system in. Um, it was hard to work because he was up my butt the entire time. And so I just take handfuls of those and throw them out there because it gives him something to do and gives me like 5 minutes of being able to work. And then he's got a bunch of just fruit. Let's see, brother. Does Dunkie ever sleep out of his barn? No. And we kind of did a test after we got all this finished for him. We left his doors open, and it was a Friday or Saturday night. We left all of his barn doors open, and he went over here to this little corner where he's been laying. Uh, he likes to lean up against that fence and go to sleep. Well, it was about 10 o'clock, and we walked upstairs. He was asleep down here in the corner, and we were just going to see if he would do it. And then, I don't know, probably about around 11 o'clock that night, we were like, all right, we got to go lock him up. And before we could even get, ready and everything, we started detecting motion everywhere because all of our stuff captures anything that walks anywhere around our property. And he put himself to bed. So, he usually gets them when Maddie comes back from her shows. Yeah, yeah. Mainly, that's the only time we really give him donuts is when we leave for a show. She'll come back and he'll get one donut. I want my husband to hear it. Can you tell me one more time what kind of pig Duncan is? Yes, Duncan is a Hampshire Yorkshire cross. In the show arena, and what we call them is just a dark cross. But again, they've got many names, and I guess it's regional or wherever you go. But some people call them Hamp crosses. Some people just say he's a Hampshire Yorkshire. But a belted cross, a white belted cross, a dark cross, many names. But yes, he is just a cross between a Hampshire and Yorkshire piggy. But no, talking about sleeping outside of his barn again. No, we tested that, and he just right before we was coming down here to make him go to bed, which is when Maddie's here, it's easy. She just walks down and says, "Come on, come on," and he goes. But when I'm down here, I have to like beg and plead. But no, he just got himself up and he walked right back in there and went to sleep in his little corner. So then we came down and locked his barn up because we don't leave him out at night. Not for fear of predators, because there's no predator around here that would be probably dumb enough to try it. Because of his size, but it's mainly because of just social media. Social media has kind of made it tough for us to do things with Duncan because of threats and whatnot. And Shadow Seekers, thank you so much. Not a problem. Let's see. Let's see. Cute fear of people. Exactly, Annie K. Jacqueline Rollins says, hi. Hello, Jacqueline. I'm going to go over here and turn his light on real quick because it's just another added little. I appreciate him. Thank you. And I enjoy watching him eating his snacks. Well, I think he enjoys eating the snacks more than anybody can enjoy watching him because he loves his snacks. I'm back. Had to go to load the dishwasher. Always just good. Now, see, you're correcting your grammar again, but I'm pretty good at misspelling stuff because I have a country education, so I understood it as soon as I saw it. Right, right. Oh, 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 you give me a kiss. What is it? You hear something? Have a kiss? Oh, wait, no, you got a muddy nose. Here, mom. I retract my statement, Duncan. I don't want to kiss now. Maybe that's sad. Folks need to live and let live, stay in their own dang lane. What happened, DJ? Did I miss something? Patricia said, hello, handsome Duncan. Sorry if I missed some. It's not my fault. I don't have good concentration. This is awesome. Mr. Duncan is the best. Mr. Duncan, that's I don't know if I'd go Mr. yet. He's got to gain. He's got to be a little bit more gentlemanly. Because I don't know if you've seen the latest videos we put up. He ripped one of my shirts almost off of me in the video. Let's see. Besides Duncan and the goats, do you have any other animals? We just have 2 Australian shepherds. I'm tempted to go see if I can check the babies one more time, but I know my Derek Hamster girl is going to be a bodyguard for the babies. Yeah, go ahead and go put your shoulder pads on and a helmet because you're about to have to be a linebacker. Let's see. Debbie, what's your YouTube? We were talking about how people can't respect other people's property and oh yeah, it's sad. With our case, it's one of those things. We can't really blame anybody but ourselves because even though we started across all the social media channels, we started on TikTok as a joke or TT. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say the names of them. But we started it as kind of a joke, just having fun with Duncan, playing around and stuff. And because that was a little aid Chrisana was using to kind of bide time and deal with her dad and everything, what was going on with him. And then somehow it just grew. I think after like 4 months, I was at work and she called me and she's like, "We've got 10,000 followers." And I was like, on TT. And I was like, why? Why does anybody care about what we're doing? And then it grew from that to now. I think she's got 280 something thousand on TT, and YouTube's the only one we have now that's under 100,000. Instagram or IG, I didn't say the whole thing, and FB are all over 100. YouTube's just a tough sell. You should bring up my YouTube channel. Oh, I just saw your recent video. Them babies are adorable. Yeah, I haven't got to see it yet, but I will be looking. Duncan, do you hear something? You keep stopping and staring. Thank you. This little red water, Hereford red wattle. Why can't I say that? Red wattle, Berkshire cross. They're adorable. Hey, DJ, don't you come in here stealing Duncan's limelight here with the cute little babies. We know they're cute, but Duncan's cute too. Duncan is a stocky boy. I bet it's scary dealing with him at times. No, it's really not. I say that as in we've had people over here. Okay, buddy, hold on. I was trying to put this bag up, but he heard it crinkle. Hold on, dude. I'm gonna toss him over here. Look over here. Go get him. There you go. Good boy. People that have seen him on video, and again, we don't just invite people over. We would love to just invite everybody over to come see him, but because of his size and again, our fault because we put him out there on the internet, it's gotten too dicey, dodgy. Don't want to do it because of the things that have happened. But one of Chris Anna's family members came over because they remember seeing him when he was 80 pounds and they hadn't seen him since. And this was about a month ago. And they came over here and they were literally just terrified of how big he is because his size is very, very intimidating. But for us, I mean, does he get mad at me? Yeah, quite often because I am the one that trims his hooves. I'm the one that does all that other stuff that he doesn't like to do or want me to do. But it has to be done. So, but you learn cues just like you would with your dog or whatever. You can tell when they've had enough. And when Duncan gets grumpy, I'll be trimming his hooves and he will literally let out a bellow or he'll clack his teeth once, and then I'm just like, okay, and I just jump up and I leave him alone, uh, because I don't want to get chomped. Let's see. John Mansfield said that's a big boy. That is a big old boy. He's a hard one to trim, huh? No. A lot of times I do it when he's eating. I'll just walk up because his dew claws, he's flat footed. He always has been. 700. Yeah, you're right on the nose. Um, um, when um, when he's laying down is when I try to get really, really on top of doing the little clipping of his dew claws. Um, he's not hard to do because a lot of times I can get down there and just clip, clip, clip. But then it's kind of one of those things where as I'm tugging on his feet, he gets fed up with it. And if I have to like try to pull his foot back toward me and clip it, he'll just tell me he's had enough, and he'll let out this real deep like little brrr, and then I'm just like, all right, I'm done, and then I'll just get up because again, I don't want him to get irritated with me. Let's see. I know he's a big guy. My boar is a bit taller than him. I've dealt with a boar that size Duncan Sire. He's a let's see, they let you know when they're done with you. They'll tell you quick. They're not going to just go straight to trying to give you a good old butt bite. They'll tell you, hey man, you're crossing a line. We have a smaller breed pig, Mangalista. They can get big, but we keep them on a diet if breeding. Yeah, Duncan, he is on a special diet. We actually just lowered his. When was it? About 3 weeks ago. He still gets show feed, so we still feed him high quality medicated show feed, and all the medicated for is just for his gut. But we took him down from what we had been giving him, but he gets 3 pounds in the morning and 3 at night. My boar is vicious. Yeah, some of them just. I mean, heck, it's just like a dog. Some of them they're just natural sweethearts, and some of them it's just they don't care. They don't want you touching them or around them. How do you manage those? That breed scares me. I do not turn my back in his pen. Well, I mean, if you got one that's irritable, that's probably a wise advice and things to live by. Oh, he's a good boy, but I bet it hurts getting chomped by him. He's a beast. Yeah, I will actually show you the only time that he's ever done damage to me, and it wasn't his fault. That's actually one thing. It's something that he did not do it on purpose. Um, Sorry, I had to take a sip of my drink. He got my thigh good once. Ooh, but no, the time that Duncan got me was Maddie had dropped her little AirPod case in the front yard. Well, one of his favorite treats is marshmallows. That's what he was trained on to sit and everything. Well, what does an AirPod case look like? It looks just like a marshmallow. So Duncan and I saw it at the same time, and you were tripping up in those holes that you dug, so I don't want to hear it. But Duncan and I saw the AirPod case at the same time. Well, he had the idea of going to eat it. Well, I had the idea of he probably shouldn't eat that or try to chomp on it because it's got lithium battery in it. So as soon as he grabbed it in his mouth, I went up and I put him in a headlock. I put my arm around the top of his head, picked his head up, and this was when he was about probably 400 pounds. And I've put my hand down every pig in the area's mouth, trying to rip like because they'll grab anything. They got to figure it out. Well, I've reached in and pulled sticks out of their mouth, rocks, and well, Duncan, as soon as I did that, he knew what I was going to do. So his first instinct was, I'm just going to swallow it really fast. Well, I reached my hand so far in the back of his mouth that I actually felt the back of his throat, and I scooped the AirPod case with this hand. And as I was flicking it out, I got the AirPod case out. He didn't chomp it, but he actually gagged. And when he gagged, he turned his head and closed his mouth, and it wasn't biting. He literally just closed his mouth. Well, I don't know if I can see it. You can barely see it now, but there's a scar that runs right across that finger. Well, it blew every bit of the nerves out of this finger. Um, so even to this day, from here on both sides, here all the way up is completely numb. I can't feel anything. It really messed up my finger. Still doesn't grow right, but it did. Like all the little white nerve endings were blown out the bottom of it. And that was 400 pounds and wasn't trying. So I can only imagine what it'd be bigger than that. Good night, Dunkie. I love seeing him every video. Amazing. Thank you, Corey, and enjoy watching him. You enjoy watching them. Thank you, Jessica. Let's see. My mamas are so easy to handle and do a lot more desensitized to them being handled and used to me. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch up. Let's see. Use blocker boards to move the board. Yeah, the little blocker or sorting boards. Those are your friends. Hats off to you, John. I can move all three of my pigs. Basically, that's a crazy story. Ouch. Yep, they got serious bite force, even unintentionally. Yeah, 100%, because their back teeth, their molars are like little Mount Everest. They're just like, I mean, they're just so jagged. And yeah, he did. He just closed his mouth, and when it did, the worst part was I heard the pop because it broke the what is it? The what they say it was the distal something. It completely shattered the bone past this joint. So up here, it shattered that, and it did like it looked like a little sea anemone coming out of my finger. It was like all white, little strings and nerves, and it just blew the bottom out of my finger. Probably saved his life. Yeah, and that's the way I thought of it too. Like my wife was like standing on the porch, like she's like, "Let me see it, let me see it," and I was doing the whole thing where I had my hand tucked under my armpit. I was like, "No, I'm good. I'm not gonna look at it." And then, um, it was just, but that was the biggest thing I thought. I was like, if he swallowed, because I've seen what lithium batteries do when they're exposed to air or in water. I can only imagine what it'd be inside of an animal's mouth or belly. So that was my first thing: grab it, throw it. And she still has that AirPod case. Dang, Corey, about that hurt. Oh yeah, it hurt immensely. Um, and the thing about it was funny when I was holding my hand under my armpit, just trying to stop it. Uh, he was like so concerned. He came up and I was sitting on the front porch, just like going, "Ow, ow." And he came up and was like putting his nose in my face and doing his little whimpers and stuff like that. And I don't buy crack corn because they have a meal in their yeah. Let's see, Dunkie, I'm hugging you with all my might. My board was a ball baby, and we've been very hands on since he was born. He comes when called, and is very food motivated. I love how chill he is. Yeah, he's very chill. Um, he's very loving, super sweet. I wouldn't trade him for any other boar in the world. Yeah, well, again, like DJ, and she'll agree. 99%. Now you can always have. It doesn't matter. You can always have any animal because 50% of the people on this earth are like that. They're naturally sweet or they're naturally turds. Um, as long as you treat them with respect, unless they have a bad attitude, they'll be sweet. It's all about how you treat them most of the time. He was telling you he was so sorry. Yeah, and that's what my wife said because I think she had it on the security camera because he was standing on the top little two steps and stretched out, was going woo woo. It's like, yeah, I know, man. You hurt me pretty good. But if Shadow Seeker is still in here, yes. But saying about being can be scary at times. Um, if he had to have a shot, there is no because I don't like snaring anyway. But there would be no snaring him. Madeline's just gotten so fast with a shot. She can literally walk up to the pigs and she can pop them and they're done. They don't even know what happened. That's what happens to him because I am not snaring that guy. For one, I don't want to, and two, look how cute that little face is, and three, that'd be like trying to hold on to a polar bear. Um, Let's see. Just have pigs. John, if you're talking about to me, well, we have two goats over here, and we have their dwarf, Nigerian dwarf, and then we have two Australian shepherds. I don't know if you were talking to me or not. Um, Ariana, what did I miss? What did I miss? Not y'all. I'm gonna head to bed. Hope y'all have a good evening. You too, Ariana. He loves his family. He is such a sweet and loving. I enjoy watching y'all, and I like watching him. He's such a handsome boy. Well, thank you very much, Jessica, for the kind words. And we always love it when people just come in and have a great time at night. Uh, I love and prefer being around animals over people. 100%. Um, it's actually one reason why, since I believe you're probably new in here, that's actually he is. I still need to check it. I haven't done it because I have the attention span of one of those moths that are flying around the traps up there. But I need to check because I want to try to put him in the Guinness Book of World Records if it was even a thing, because I know there's all kinds of service animals out there, and I know there are pigs that are service animals, but he is actually my registered through the VA service animal. Um, and the only reason we did that, we don't get to go to restaurants and get good seats and planes and stuff because that would be a bad idea. We only did that basically for as an added line of legal protection for him. Um, yes, I'm still here and thank you for the story. Oh yeah, no problem. Was it hard getting back in after the accident? Talking about when he bit my finger, King? No. As soon as that, it was the next morning. It was in a big bandage thing. It didn't deter me much. I'm actually surprised I still have all my fingers on both hands because I usually, like the other day, I did this at work. Where I don't know if you can see it. Or wait, which finger is it? It's this one, but it's got paint on it. But I took the hide completely off the knuckle. That hurt pretty good. Still got all my fingers though. We have 23 Nigerians. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, see, we don't have a farm. We we live in a neighborhood. Uh, are all females. Three young gilts, a breeding pair with a Berkshire cross, meat pig. Uh, Debbie, your house must be fun. Uh, let's see. Didn't know you were a veteran, so is my brother, and thank you for your service. Oh, not a problem. Don't ever have to thank me. I think he's probably saying, hold on, let me see if I can get these down there. And he didn't hear them. I'm going to have to plug my phone up for just a second because it's about dead. And of course, can't see him. I'll probably have to get off here in just a second, guys, because I don't have my charger in my box over here. And I think he's about to call it quits for the night. But yes, I do need to check because I want to say that the first service animal through the VA is a retired show pig. And again, didn't do that for any kind of privileges because that's even stated in the letterhead for him. It does not give me anything because I don't want it because I can still walk. I got all my legs. I say all my legs. I got two, just like most people, but I still have both my legs. I can still walk. I do have some issues. Um, kind of one of those things. Not all scars are visible. Um, but I function perfectly fine. So that was never intended to get any kind of special treatment. It was to protect him in a legal stance. Um, do you let the goats out when done putting up? Yeah, sometimes we do, but they've already bedded down. Any pigs for the food waste, and the meat pigs are all vegetarians. Aloha, everybody. Peace and love. Aloha. Love you, Dunkie. Duncan is absolute best. I've told you guys in the past, it's helped me so much with my baby being shot last. Oh, yeah, that is terrible. What state are y'all in? We're in Georgia. And I do remember that story now, Sticks. I remember that now. Duncan going to bed. Night, Duncan and family. I love watching you all, Duncan. Hugs and kisses for Duncan. Duncan, you're getting hugs and kisses. And he's just showing us his good side because he's making his bed. Uh, let's see. Everyone have a great night and thank you for sharing Duncan with us. Yep, thank you very much as well. Uh, South Georgia? No, we're in North Georgia. God, that bug zapper's going crazy. We're in North Georgia. We're not now. Our daughter technically is from South Georgia because she was born on Win Army Hospital. Let's see. Show. Where's it at? I'm always afraid my man leaves to get out and they'd be shot as wild hog. That's always a risk, and that's terrible that you have to even think about that. That's because people don't use common sense when it comes to stuff. Because if the pig will come up to you, I can guarantee you it's not a wild one. Let me see. Let me try to find my little charger so I can wrap this up real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. What you doing, bud? Did you hear me open the door? Think I was leaving? All right. Ah, that bug zapper scared me when I walked by it. Let me try to use this as a light because I can't see. Oh, I can't. Oh my gosh. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this thing plugged up, but I can't find the dang light. Oof. There we go. Hold on. I think I got it. Boom. Just in time. I don't know if that'll... This may be not long enough. There we go. We're in South. Oh, okay, I got you. They did get out last year and ran through a corn and farmer's field. I went to the field and they were running rows, having fun. Oh, hey, food. I'm so glad I got to see Duncan tonight. Thank you for going live. No problem. Tomorrow we may actually go live on TT. I don't know yet, but probably we're trying to flip flop evenly. Good night, Duncan. I hope you have a great night and sleep well. You do the same. Duncan is what, 30 months? 12, 24, 36. He's going to be 48 months or whatever 4 years is in July. What you got? I can't even see what you're holding over there. You could have something pointed at me right now and I wouldn't know what it is.
Lip gloss, lip balm.
So he's been maintaining that weight for a year or so. He's actually been maintaining his weight for...
I will. Go
ahead. Someone asked how old he was, and I told him, and he said, so he's been maintaining that weight for a year or so. So it's probably been, what, a year and a half, 2 years.
No, I would say about a year.
Yeah, okay, yeah, about a year. Oh, we keep, like, we keep his diet, like, it's managed hard. Oh, wow. You have a...
my childhood.
It's like it's a stiletto lip gloss.
You'd have to ask me.
or an OTF, like out the front lip gloss. I don't want to smell it.
It smells like strawberries.
Okay, it smells like strawberry. I don't like that greasy stuff.
I didn't say put it on.
I shouldn't sit. What? What's your name on TikTok so I can follow you? Hey, Chrisana, what's the TikToks? Or TT, whatever. I don't care to say it. Is it all like lowercase? It's capital. So yeah, it's just Dunkie Bunks Crew. Each letter is each first letter of the word is capital. And you'll see us on there. Yeah, you'll know it's us because I think she's got, like I said earlier, like 280 something thousand on there. But we haven't found anybody stealing our content on there. On FB, we fight content thieves about every week. But the one on FB it says Dunkie Bunks Crew official, and it's got the blue check mark. Jessica says that's a handsome little man. Yep, he is a very handsome little man. And I think he was waiting on his girl to come out here, but she ran upstairs. Why? Oh. Oh. He looks really good at his size. Yeah, thank you. It is. It's a very big challenge to try to keep their weight in check, but we do, again, we constantly monitor every bit of protein, fat, lysine, everything in his feed. Great looking hooves. I'm surprised you can see them. uh, they age out of a show at what age? Usually around 9 months. But I sat between the mamas and they both got upset with me. Yeah, I probably could have told you that. Same as YouTube name. Yeah, it's all the same. And IG is the same, but it's like it has like the underscores in between each word. It's all lowercase on IG. But yeah, YouTube. Same as YouTube. Yeah, it is the same as the YouTube name. FB is terrible at that. Yeah, 100%. We haven't seen any this week. We had one for over a year that we kept reporting because they were stealing our stuff and just reposting it as their own. And it took a year of reporting them. And every time we'd report them, they'd say they found nothing wrong with it. It's like, they're stealing our name and our stuff. Like, what are you talking about? And then finally, I think it was like a week and a half ago, they took it down. Yeah, we have the blue service or the blue check mark of verification. These people don't. We're like, you can see they're copy and pasting our stuff, and yeah. And then that's one thing you don't get for free. The blue check mark, the people that has it for the verification, it ain't free. Huh? Yeah. We post events and have to advertise. There's no online payment option, only in person. I got you. What are you? Hey, Duncan, stop. Yeah, I know you. Well, we have to finish the trademark. Duncan, and if you want people want to know if he listens to his name, he does, because a lot of times he's over there chewing on his door and I yell his name, he turns his head enough to where he can see me. Good night, Duncan, and I will always love enjoying watching him. He always makes me happy and smile. I hope he is such a sweetheart. Thank you very much, Jessica. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Shadow Keepers. Thank you for coming in. I love how pigs love their belly rubs. Oh yeah, 100%. I loathe FB. It can all of them can be a nuisance.
I was about to say, we get nasty things said on every one of them.
Yeah, we get, it doesn't matter to us. They're all the same because we get Ducky gets threatened, or we get threatened, or we get told all this stuff.
Oh, the big one is that we're stupid.
Oh yeah, and, that we're stupid and we're idiots. We get that all the time. So you just that moth blew right in my nose. Sorry, I'm getting the pics of the babies. Oh, I missed his. Man, that's a shame. I'd love to see them. Older pigs, they are much more maintenance and real future of the industry, being able to maintain genetics and breeding. Yeah, I wish there was a retired pig show. That'd be fun to take Duncan to. You scared the living crap out of me. I thought you went inside. Kathy Doherty says, I love pigs. We all love piggies here. So you're in the right place. Annie K's love you folks. We love you, Annie K. Let's see. Jessica Douglas is a sweetheart and makes me happy, and I adore him so much. He is he went to lay down.
He said, enough of this, I'm going to bed. He's like, cut on that AC, man.
Yeah, I could actually do that right now. Duncan is. Oh, I read that. Corey, what's your wife's name? If it's okay for me to ask, her name is Chrisanna. It's odd name, odd spelling. It's Crysanna. But yes, it. Well, yeah, but it's Chris Anna. Let's see here.
I was given that name by a very odd man.
They're mad and jealous because Duncan is smarter than them. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. No, I didn't. What? Yeah, your dad was an odd character. Let's see. Let's see. Well, I'm trying to catch up. The week old ones are being ornery and keep redoing their piggy pile. Oh yeah. Let's see. I learned that pigs are the fifth smartest beings on earth. Well, Jesse Cat, if you stay on social media long enough, you'll probably realize that there's a lot of pigs on Earth that are smarter than what's on the internet. And I say that in a joking manner, but mostly true because you just hear some of the or see some of the comments and stuff we get. You'll, I'll put it this way: you'll see. We would love to just start calling people out, but that's not what we do. It's not our page or nothing. But there's a saying that I live by, and you look at some people that make the negative comments or the ones that send us death threats or whatever they want to do that day, and you look at them and you go, there is a reason why animals eat their young. And that's why. Are you all done, buddy? You all done? And I'm leaving the camera right there because if I go within 5 feet of that barn, it's like a death trap for wireless signal. Uh, I'm headed up to check out one of my goats. She's been banging for 4 days now, loosening, leaning, hoping for trail. Oh, God. Yeah, good luck with that. That's actually a very beautiful name. Yeah, her dad was a very eccentric person, and he was a really cool dude. So he gave her a really odd name. Um, and it's also because a lot of her family is English, so I think some of it was derived from that. So many people are just out of touch and never been on a farm. Well, that's true, but again, we don't have a farm. We live in a we live in a neighborhood. That's the other thing. We get accused of being wannabe hobby farms or whatever. I take that as a compliment because I wish I had a hobby farm. But there's my neighbor right there. It's Duncan's best buddy. Whenever he's outside, Duncan like goes nuts and barks at him and when just so he can come get treats. Got a neighbor right there. But we do have a good piece of property back here. There's a creek at the bottom. Uh, let's see. True. Exactly. Where people are idiots, you say. Yeah. And I think my mom was the one I remember hearing say that all the time. She'd see somebody that, they're the store lights were on, but nobody's shopping there. She would always say that. She said those people are the reasons that the animals eat their young. I don't understand how anyone can hate people who love animals and take great care and love for a pet. Again, we take anything we hear from negativity about that much. See, you can't even see through there. Um, it's just people being hiding, saying stuff behind a keyboard because they don't have to answer for it. I've got a bunch of grumble butts for piglets. You gotta start slipping them the treats, then they'll be your best friend. I'm back, not able to go to bed yet. I have to watch. Which is my dog, Mabel. Ah, gotcha. Mabes. Oh, gotcha. Oh, the Duncans. He's resting. How precious. Yeah, I'm about to go in here and cut on his AC for the night. No, it's gonna be a little cooler tonight, so I'll just turn his exhaust fan up. Uh, Let's see. You are teaching a kid to have responsibility and learn something that will benefit her in many ways. And yeah, and luckily, she is very animal motivated, so she wants to be two things. She's narrowed it down because she is a junior now, but um, she is working toward being a livestock veterinarian to where she could be a mobile livestock vet, or she's if she doesn't go that route, she wants to be an ag teacher. Um, oh, it just moved really fast. Got to get through the bodyguards first. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go get you some shoulder pads and a helmet with a face mask on it, and go to town. It's still gonna hurt, but maybe they won't beat you up as bad. Uh, I appreciate y'all. He is a very beautiful and handsome boy. And Duncan is my favorite. Good night, Duncan. Sweet dreams, little boy. You have a great night too, Jessica. That little chased a rabbit out of the stinking yard. Hey, it's his territory. Or its territory. I can't remember if you said it was male or female. Uh, agreed, John. Sorry, Ariana. My girlfriend said no farm. We cut grass. Then a year later, had a ton of animals. Yeah, well, that's what happens. Uh, get her to do small ruminants and cattle. I don't know what she wants to do. As far as animal wise, I'm thinking she's wanting to um, stick with large animals. I think. Uh, I don't know. We spend around 4,000 on vet bills a year, and they are desperately needing everywhere smart. Yeah, I know that. Um, and if you're spending that much a year on a vet, of course, don't ever take nothing if you have a good vet. You don't want to take away from them, especially if they're good to you. But if it's something like where you need actual vet medications and you don't want to have to um, get a prescription for it, because pretty much everything now you have to have a prescription. I have a site that we order all of our vet prescribed medications from. You do not have to have a prescription for, and that saves you a lot of money. So we always have uh, everything that's basic for livestock needs, like Dex and Linko and everything. We keep it on hand, and you don't have to pay for a prescription, because just to get a prescription, they got to come out and check them when it's something that like if it's something they're sore or this or that, and you can take care of it. It doesn't matter. You got to pay for that visit. But if you ever need those medications that you're going to need and you can administer them yourself, our email is in the bio. Just shoot me an email and I'll send you the link to that website. I'm not going to say it on here because I don't know who's watching and get mad about it, because you order it from overseas and you do not have to have a prescription. Um, let's see. Luckily, there are cars coming down my road. It's time. My nephew graduated from vet school a month ago. Oh, that's awesome. Um, Good night, guys. Really nice to see all of y'all. Yep. Thank you for stopping in. Like I said, we're going to try to do it tomorrow night. We should be doing it tomorrow night on TT or this one. We just got to figure out which one we can get on quickest. Uh, is that Duncan's last name up there? Yeah, that's part of our last name. So that is our last name. But there's something blocking it. What is blocking it? I just now noticed that. Sleep well, Shadow. Night, Shadow. We have to do rabies and other shots that are monitored because everything is accessible to the public. Petting farm, but functional farm too. Okay, I got you. Yeah, it makes sense. Is Duncan making his bed? He already made his bed. He fluffed it up and then he curled up in it. I love watching him on YouTube and watching him on FB. Thank you. Thank you. He's already in bed. Yeah, he had a long day. Sending fecals and they airdrop our meds to our mailbox now next day. Okay, I got you. Night night. Sleep well. Yep. Have a great night, Annie K. PG sister. Good night, Duncan. Yep. Y'all have a great night. I'm actually gonna jump off here because my phone is. You almost said it. Yeah. I can't. When you're not supposed to say the other social platforms on other platforms. It's hard to do that. Uh, But I got to jump off here because my phone's dying again, and I don't have much left in it to go back there and charge. So let's see. Oh, what is this message? Why is it blocking it? Duncan is ready for night. Him is sleepy. Yes, he is. Sleep well night, everyone. Yep, y'all have a great night. I can't walk in the barn, like I said, because as soon as I do, it'll drop service. But I will see if I can get him to say night night. Duncan, Duncan, brr. Oh, I got a boof. Burf. He went woof. Primary open to have local thing for kids to have something affordable to visit and do. Yeah, that's actually our dream is actually to, when we become rich and famous because of social media. I'm not holding my breath, but our dream is to actually have just a piece of property, no more than 7 acres, nothing huge, and just a single story house, and to where we could actually raise our own uh, pigs, to where we could actually give kids the chance to do it and not charge them for the pigs. Uh, and another dream would be have like our own little show arena to where the pigs could or the kids could take the pigs and learn how to walk them and everything. And yeah, and also have Madeline as a basically as a teacher and have do like little showmanship courses at no cost because at that point we'd be rich and famous, so we wouldn't have to charge nobody. But now our goal would be to actually be able to provide the kids with basically a safe place to have their pets or their pigs, their show pigs, and have a little place where they can be taught stuff, and also the animals would be able to live there. Yeah, and then that's the biggest thing is since they would be on our property, of course, everything would be under surveillance the whole entire time. But at that rate, we would 100% know that they were being ethically treated right. Yeah, because there would be no nasty pen, no tolerance for any kind of nasty pens, and basically no tolerance for laziness and just being nasty to the animal. Um, have a good night, man. Yeah, you have a good night as well. Um, let's see. That would be awesome. Yeah, it would be awesome. Yeah, we do the same thing up here for people with pigs. And it would, and when it happens, can I come work for you? Yeah. When we're rich and famous, we're gonna definitely be hiring. Cause this, what's his name? It's John Mansfield. They're in South Georgia. They have like a little public petting zoo and stuff for it's for affordable for people to actually because not everybody's made of money and can't go to these big ones. Yeah. Uh, let's see. I'm gonna have open a nonprofit, man. That would be awesome for your community. Yeah, that would be really cool. See that's actually um our goal would be to do with that whole thing is if we could have our own little small and when I'm talking about a facility, I'm talking about like a like a 20 or 24 by 24 building that's got enough for to house just a few pigs. Bigger would be great. But again, we have to worry about that when we're rich and famous. But yeah, we love knowing that we can help in some way. Yep. Oh, oh, we're in Maryland, Eastern Shore. Well, who was it I was talking to earlier? It was in South Georgia. I thought that was you. See, that shows I don't pay attention to half to anything that I read. Like I read it and still don't comprehend it. That means I'm what? Oh, I have terrible reading comprehension. No, there was somebody I could have swore I thought someone was saying they were in South Georgia, and just for some reason I linked it to your name. Um, but yeah, if we could do that, we'd love to be able to just basically sponsor the kids, give them, uh, provide them with the animal and everything they need, like a safe place for them to work their animals and have be taught stuff, and also safe for the animal itself too. and transport to shows because we do have our own livestock trailer that they're spoiled in because it has heat and air conditioning too. Sure. The other guy who had their pig killed. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. See, pretty bad when like I'm the one reading the comments and the people in the comments are comprehending more in the comments than I can comment. Uh, as a nonprofit, a business could be a sponsor of the entire process. Yeah, that's true. I have to look into some stuff like that, but because I know there's a lot of paperwork and stuff like that for nonprofit things, and we're just not set up for it right now because we ain't millionaires or thousandaires even. Yeah, because our daughter shows livestock, and then she has to have. Well, you can't see it, but she has to have a trailer, and then you know, yeah, and then this shows you. This will show you that we don't spoil our child because we didn't buy it. That is her truck right there. She bought that herself from working. It is a 2003, uh, but it runs. Uh, that shows you how much money we got. Yeah, we made our kid buy her own truck. Yeah. There's a bunch of comments. You do what you can do. Yeah, it doesn't help though that I'm also like I don't have an attention span. Y'all are amazing. Yeah, we all right. Yep, and tax requirements to disclose every 3 years. Yeah, see that's the thing. We're just not set up for that because again, this is our farm. No, I know I'm joking, but yeah. Again, and again, look, a house in a neighborhood, neighbor, neighbor. Uh, no, y'all are rock stars. My jokes don't flop. Night, night, Duncan and family. Love you all. Duncan out for the count. Yeah, he's done for the night. And have a great night, Cindy. But yeah, if we were set up for all that to get it started, we are going to definitely have to look into a lot of trademark stuff and a bunch of lawyer stuff here soon because it's getting to the point. We're going to have to. We're just waiting for Mr. Beast, uh, that real popular guy that has like I think probably the most followers of anybody ever. We're just waiting for him to come by and leave us one of those big publishers clearinghouse size checks on our front yard, our front door for like I don't know, even $1,000. I'd be like, woohoo! Uh, I'd love to hear you. I'd love to have you as my neighbor next to us. Hey, uh, until until our daughter cranks her truck up, then you'd be like, well, we shouldn't have moved here. There's nothing but inbred hillbillies next door. Gather your things. We're moving. Yeah, yeah. Considering we're up. She's up. Sometimes leaving by 6:30 in the mornings, and everybody's sleeping. And then you hear, and then you hear a hold on. Why is it doing this? A big V8 uh, truck crank up and rattle the windows. Uh, I gotta leave that here for just a second. Is it a diesel? It's a diesel. No, it's not a diesel. It is a gas burner. When she was looking for one, a friend of mine that I've known for years, he actually buys these things as either totals or he buys them dirt cheap for like stolen recoveries and whatever. And this one he bought from somebody. It was a one owner truck. When we got it, it's technically she's the third owner, but he had to take ownership of it because he rebuilt everything. But he bought it from an older gentleman, and the motor was locked up. So he does all kinds of high performance builds and whatnot, but he also takes trucks like these and he just basically rebuilds the engine, makes sure that they're trustworthy enough to be on the road, and he sells them for cheap. So Yeah, he is he's an actual ASE. He's got all the certifications. He's a diesel tech, and he does take some of the ones like that behind us, and he'll turn them into like 900 horsepower diesel. The diesel ones will turn them into like 900 horsepower monsters that shouldn't even be on the road. Can only do as much, just a few acres. Yeah, 15 acres is the dream. Like I said, we would be happy with 5. There's like a pterodactyl of a bug flying around. Uh, Half of my family are hillbillies. Hey, I resemble that. Let's see. And tell my daughter she's getting a diesel so she can sneak out. Yeah. Well, not unless this. Yeah. 7.3. Uh, but no. See, this is how much modern governing has done for us. Uh, Loud as all get out. These things don't even come. This year model didn't even come with cats on them. They come with resonators because of the size of the engine. Okay, and that thing is as loud as anything. And then you come in here, you got this one, and they're so regulated. When this thing's running, you can't even hear it, and it's a diesel. And yeah, and they kill themselves at around 150,000 miles because of all the restrictions on them. And that thing will probably last for another 50 years. And I just slipped in that mud hole. Uh, yeah, she ain't sneaking out anywhere with it. No. Now my truck. Yeah, that is true. She ain't sneaking out or sneaking in because old Mr. Duncan helped do that. We we know where everybody is at every point around this house. Uh, we only 3 close neighbors altogether. We 150. Yeah, keep rubbing it in, DJ. We know we stink because we don't have the acreage. Got to make fun of us all the time. DJ's making fun of us again, telling us we're poor because she's got more acreage. Uh, I looked at one F-250 and it was a V6. Like, good, yeah, uh, yeah. I would come up to the UP then. Now, y'all have too much snow. I don't want that. I tell you what, you can have Chris Anna. I don't want her if she's going to go up there and live with all that snow. It ain't happening. But no, one of the F-250s like that, yeah, that thing probably couldn't pull a greasy string out of an elephant's butt. Yes. I thought Duncan was about to get back up. Sorry, I had to go over here real quick. Scared of a little snow, Corey? No, I hate. No, I like. I can drive in snow. I can drive in ice. I've been to Green Bay when it was my. I just remember walking outside. My brother's like, "What's the temperature?" It's like, "Well, there's not one." And drove on all the ice. Like I can do that no problem. I've done it many times. I just don't like. I don't like cold because I work in it year round. I work and I'll sit out in the parking lot doing what I do and will literally melt into my shoes from the heat. And I'll take that over just because everything I do with my job, when it's cold, it slows everything down. So it's hard to do. I never buy new, that's for sure. My Ram has never had issues in the fields that are wet, snow. Road trip. Yeah, well, I was going to do a weight reduction kit on my Ram. But mine, of course, is in that year range. I didn't realize it until I bought it. It's in that year range of you like a lot of the other ones. You do the weight reduction kit on them for the tune and everything. Was about $1,800. That's doable. For mine, it's almost $9,000, and I was like, nope, never mind. I'll just let it kill itself prematurely. And when I say that, I'm talking about the truck. So if YouTube's watching or listening, I was talking about the truck. Yeah, it won't matter. They'll say that's adult content because I was talking about a truck self-destruct. Yeah, it was malicious against the Ram. Like, Ram lives matter. Okay, well, dang. See, that's the thing. They make it to where everything's a trap. I need to post the snowstorm we had over Thanksgiving. Same here. I hate cold weather. Vic the donkey. Hello, Vic. Sorry, Duncan's asleep, and I'm trying to let my phone charge up just enough. I was going to get off, but Chrisanna came down, so we're just kind of chilling for now. I have a 2015 Laramie. My son picked up out online and said, "What the heck? Why not?" Yeah, I don't mind that we dip into the negatives in this recent winter, but that's why we ended up putting all three. But yeah, see, I just that again, can I handle it? Yes, because I have to for work. But do I? It doesn't mean I have to like it. It's like paying taxes. I have to do it so I don't go to jail, but don't mean I got to accept it.
Snow is wonderful. It means hot chocolate, sledding, snowball fights.
You know what
A warm fire and fireplace, reading books and drinking hot tea.
you know what I think about snow or cold weather? It's the difference of me having a really busy day and being able to get done like in the summertime by like 1:30 or 2 and be done for the day and have a really busy day. Uh, Other than like 5 or 6 o'clock for less work because everything in my truck's frozen. Uh, it was MDS deleted when I got it. I did the work on the headers and new motor. Yeah, I would love to do I don't know what. See, now the EPA is trying to crack down on people with like. No, no, we're talking about it, but I don't even know if I'm allowed to say delete because now like the EPA is jumping all over people that do the delete stuff. So we'll call it a weight reduction kit. I would love to do it because it makes them run so much better and more reliable. Yeah, do the job that they're intended to do, but now like, you know, they're so restricted. Like if you get 150,000 miles out of a diesel, a modern one, without any issues, you got lucky. Because that's all they are now is issues. They killed trucks when they added those systems. Oh, 100%. What did I say? Oh, yeah, I did say it again, didn't I? Oh, well. Um, yeah. So spraying urea in the exhaust system after the DPF, yeah, that makes a lot of sense because it kills or it removes the NOx. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Um, it's not a diesel, it's a V8, but doesn't drop cylinders when cruising. Oh yeah, the displacement on demand. That's a cam killer. Um, Not a crank, or the crank. It kills I keep saying the word. Sorry. It is a crank unaliver or a cam unaliver. I can't remember. I see that all the time at all the dealerships I go to. But there is a fix to that displacement on demand. There's actually a little plug-in you can buy. They're like $400, but you plug it in and it completely overrides the displacement on demand. And yes, Debbie, that is that one. I'm telling you, we got some monsters over here. And it just went off again. That's why we swapped out the motor. Was already worn out because of like this is what, and I'm not joking about this. This is what blew my mind. Um, like you take this truck, the modern one. You take a 20, I don't know, what doesn't matter. You take a 2024 or 2023, like the one inside of the Ford. And I know it's still expensive. I'm not taking that away because it's very expensive, detrimentally expensive. But like if the 7.3 or not the 7.3, the 6.7 in the modern F-250 took a dump, you can actually buy a complete crate motor from Ford, and it's not including installation, but that motor's $15,000. Uh, this is what blew my mind, and I was just like really irritated when I saw it because once I saw the price, I saw the invoice myself. I just like, well, you're not putting a new one, if a new motor in that thing. If it ever goes out, I'll get a used one. But the 6.7 Cummins, if that motor locked up, that is $31,000, and that's not a joke. I've seen the invoices of it being done. If a dealership thought I was going to pay $31,000 for an engine, I would just leave the truck sitting in their parking lot and just go buy another one, and it wouldn't be the same one. I'm actually enjoying this conversation. Yeah, hey, we all just chilling. But that's ridiculous difference. Oh yeah, again, 15 grand. That's a lot. You're talking about another 2,000 for install because it's a cab off job. You literally have to take the cabs off of them. You don't have to. It makes a lot of things so much easier, and it actually takes less time to take the cab off than it is to take the motor out the front. But yeah, that truck right there. If that motor locked up today, and you go to a dealership to have them install it, it is $31,000, not including install. So you'll probably have about a $33,000 to $35,000 bill. And at that point, I'd probably just go outside and set the truck on fire and call the insurance company and say that it was stolen or something. Sign title and leave it in the parking lot. No, see, that's what I said. You just like make it have an electrical, air quote, electrical issue, and it just burnt down in the parking lot. I need a new one, insurance company. There's probably somebody from my insurance company seeing this. They're like, now we got you. I was at 12 with labor motor and a bunch of other work at my buddy's shop. He gave me commercial rate, but it was yeah, I know it's expensive. I think if anything ever goes wrong with that truck, I'm just gonna take it to the dealer. One of the dealerships I know and be like, I want to trade this in. Well, I thought you loved that truck. Yeah, but I'm trying to save the environment. I'd rather just have a V8 gas burner. Is there anything wrong with it? Nope, runs great. I drove it here on the back of a rollback, but it still got here. It doesn't matter how the truck got here, it's here. Duncan. Dude is like literally just out. Let's see. Try to see. Okay, I'm caught up now. I think everybody else went to bed that they was talking about because we had like 15 or so people in here, and now it's just like four. They're like, well, it's because I told them I was going to bed, and now I'm not because I'm just standing here talking with y'all and watching and listening to Duncan go, oof. I'm here just like, no. I knew you were here. I'm just talking about a lot of the others. They just jumped off because I said I was getting off. I need a diesel for hauling livestock. Eventually, going to get cattle herd up and going when I get more land. Yeah, I mean, sadly, you can get a gas burner because I looked at a gas burner of that same truck that I have, the 6.4 liter, and it is a monster. But what do monsters do? They drink a lot of fuel, and they don't have that bottom end oomph behind them to really pull. Uh, because when we pulled that trailer loaded down with all the equipment on it and in the bed of that truck when we went to Iowa, there were parts of the highway where I was cruising behind somebody else that had the same idea as I did. They wanted to get where they were going quick. And I had my cruise control set at like 78 and was just behind them for like probably a good 110 miles all the way through Iowa. And my truck was still getting loaded down, just booking it. I was still getting right at like, I think it was 17.8 miles per gallon. Buddy for Buddy could running them up to the road for other people. Yeah, I'd love to do that too. I've seen guys at auctions loading $15,000 and live weight behind them 1,500. I mean, yeah, they can do it, but that transmission and those leaf spring, well, depending on what kind of 1,500 it is, it's either got leaf springs or uh, coils like the Rams. It's not going to like it. I said, "How do you stop?" And he laughed and uh, said he had way more before. Yeah, that's scary. My sister and I had a '98 Cadillac with a diesel engine and loved it. Yeah, that's because that was pre-junkified engine diesel engines. Let's see. And getting back to talking like we were talking about, if the day we're rich and famous, uh, uh, we won't tell nobody. It's like that little quote or whatever. We won't tell nobody, but there'll be signs because uh, there won't be no Lamborghini or no fancy sports car sitting right there in the driveway. Somewhere in here, there'll be like a 78 or 77, a 1977 or 78 Toyota FJ right hand drive diesel sitting there. Most I've done is 5 total. Weight by my V8. She's ready for 7 or 8, but it's why push it close. Yeah. Uh, I know our trailer dry. I would walk over there and actually look at it, but I'll lose. We have terrible internet. But like that trailer dry weight is I think it's 3,200 pounds, 29 or 3,200. Um, and then that's not including all the generator, the air conditioning unit, the any of the because the tack stall has a show box loaded down full of stuff and feed carts um, and then in the bed of the truck we probably had in equipment probably another 2,000 or 1,500 pounds in the bed, we'll say. Um, but you really you can't even tell. Got to be able to stop. Some people have no idea. Yeah, good thing is that trailer's got it's got four. It's got four of the disc or not disc. Four of the drum rotors. It's not a two drum. It's a four drum. So it's got um, really good brakes on it. And then of course my truck too. I've got an engine brake for it. So especially when we're coming down a mountain or something like that, I can just flip the switch and hit the engine brake. Um, and you don't even have to touch the actual brakes itself. The engine does it all. Let's see, you're 23 pull. Oh yeah, 100%. The actual bumper pull hitch because I've got a gooseneck too, but my bumper pull hitch itself is rated for 20,000. No FUD trade you those trailer brakes. Actually, I don't know on this one because it's so new. I haven't gotten close to changing them. But I did have the hubs off and everything, looking at everything about 2 weeks ago. Um, I went ahead and did a service on it. I put new tires on it. It didn't really need them, but I put some actual 12 plies on it. But I put new tires on it, serviced the bearings and everything, and I checked the drums. And when I pulled the drums off, it's actually not that one in particular is not too hard, but it's also not at the point of needing them because it's a 2024. Let's see. I'm going to be up all night. I didn't check the time of day and just chugged 2 monsters and 3 cans of Coca Cola. I've already had my 3 rock stars for the day. I just polished off my last one and I can be asleep in an hour if I want to. Thanks, ADD. Uh, let's see. But yeah, like I was talking about your trailer hitch. I don't know if you've ever seen them. Let me see. If I lose service, I'm sorry. But my garage is trashed right now. But if you see that trailer hitch, that's actually one of the airbag hitches. That thing makes a world of a difference for towing. Um, Not only does it reduces and pretty much eliminates all the bump and stuff inside the truck, but it actually for the trailer and the pigs in it, it keeps it back there because we have cameras in there. We can watch them while we're driving. Um, it doesn't bounce them, so it like really, really, really helps a lot. Uh, I'd be bouncing off the walls if I drank all that. Uh, Rides like a dream a bit. Oh yeah, 100%. And I'll show you that too. Mine is completely adjustable. I can, like when I'm driving down the road, if I need to let air out or in to mitigate for any issues. I don't have it in right now, but there is an air valve right there behind my tag, and it connects to that port right there. So as I'm driving, I can add air to it or remove it from my phone or with the remote control. But that's an air compressor. This tag bracket is a built-in air compressor behind it. Ugh, really handy. Uh, I haven't had caffeine in a while. My mom brought me some for me, and I'm tired of doing her for girls fair that just caught. Tell Christina I love her Jeep. Well, she'll come back out here shortly, and I will. But yeah, that's hers. Uh, it's another one of those things. We drive it like once a week. We drive this one like once a month. Uh, that one gets driven every day and runs like all day long. But yeah, I literally the last time I drove this was last weekend actually. Um, but then before that, I hadn't driven it in over a month. It just sits there. Mm. But yeah, that's her baby, and it's a what is it? A bells and whistles for Duncan. Yeah, that is a 2025. Yeah, that's a 2025, and I've actually got to change the oil in it probably next weekend. Not because it's ready, but because it's been. She's had this thing almost actually next month will be a year, and she hadn't even hit 3,000 miles on it yet. But that little poor white truck right there, it starts up at about 6 in the morning and literally does not shut off until I get home, which is sometimes 7, 8 o'clock at night. Uh, Bells and whistles for Duncan. Oh yeah. Well, like I said, he's got heating and air conditioning there. Um, we can watch him if we're taking him somewhere, and he got it made. We drive mine because it has a warranty and way more comfortable than her SUV for the kid. Now, if we're going, excuse me, 20 to 30 minutes away, we ain't taking the Jeep because it's a lifted Jeep with knobby tires on it. So it rides like a wagon with a broke spoke in the wheel. Uh, but now that one actually rides like a dream and it's got way more room. Um, but I mean, I've even got these are F-rated tires, but I got knobbies on it, and it just rides like so smooth. This one rides like crap, but it's fun to drive. Uh, I want to cuddle with the new babies. Uh, don't we all? It's fun until they start biting on you. The three-wheel piglets were cuddling with the new babies. Oh. All right. So I unfortunately do have to hop off here, everybody, because I can no longer charge again. But we're gonna give Duncan a night. I'll see. I'll put it right here and see if he can let me give a little. Well, I won't be able to see. So we'll just do. They are doing Jeep Week here at the beach. They do that thing here too. It's called Jeep Fest. It's in September, I think. I'm gonna try to give Duncan a night. So hold on. So, so all right. Yep, my phone's about to die. Or unalive, whatever. I don't care what they get mad at for saying. Uh, so sweet, sweet, spoiled baby. Yes, he is. So let me close this up and then we'll wish him good night. The bar is bent because of Duncan. Thanks. Whoppers. Now I'm gonna turn his exhaust fan up. It sounds like a jet engine taking off. Uh, good night. Yep. See y'all. I'm gonna keep it rolling while I go cut his exhaust fan on. Uh, you'll probably be able to hear it. It's dark back here. All right. He is so loved. Yes, he is. All right. Y'all have a great night. I'm gonna hop off here.